What's going on, people? This is Shok, and as the video title implies, this video really isn't going to be about anything in particular. Just going to kind of be an in general video talking about what's been going on with me, future channel updates and things of that nature. But you guys know I kind of dropped off again, a little bit after E3. I am taking a summer course right now, and pretty much I'm doing a whole semester's worth of math work, in 4 to 5 weeks. So it's really tough, but I am a little bit ahead right now, so I'm going to try to get some more vids out this week. But that's kind of why I've been busy. And of course, alongside playing Smash, you guys know I play competitive Project M. I go to tourneys pretty much every week, whenever I can. So I've been busy with that. And speaking of that, I also actually got a sponsorship in Smash, not Project M specifically, but a Smash sponsorship with FX Game Exchange and DFW. DFW being Dallas Fort Worth or whatever. So shout outs to FX Game Exchange. They did not ask me to say this, so don't think I'm putting this out there because they asked me to or anything. He hasn't said anything to me. Trey, the owner of the Dallas branch, hasn't said anything to me or whatever. But FX Game Exchange is a legit place, guys. It's pretty much a video game store. You can rent, buy, sell games, trade, and they also do repairs. So let's say your Wii disk drive is broken. It doesn't like read disk anymore or something like that. They'll actually crack it open, fix it, have it done for you in a jiffy. They can fix PS4s, Xbox Ones, Wii U's. Again, I'm not saying this because they asked me to. I'm not reading the script. FX Game Exchange is pretty much the biggest venue, not in size, but they're pretty much the main contributors to the Smash community here in Dallas. We host 3 weeklies there alongside the 3 monthlies of all the games. All the games being Project M, Smash 4, and Melee. So we have weeklies that we do for all 3 games every single week, and we have monthlies as well. And FX actually cleared out some space for the Smash scene to go there and play tournaments, and not even tournaments, Smash Fest too, just friendlies and stuff like that whenever we pretty much want to. So they've been huge supporters. These guys are awesome, and I mentioned the fact that, I go there pretty much every week just to let you guys know, I'm not speaking out my ass or anything. I'm not just trying to, butter them up. I'm not making things up. I've seen these guys work on the systems, and they crack it open, get the screwdrivers, the tools, and everything. They're professionals. They know what they're doing. And I've never, all the time I've been there, and I've been going there for, over a year now, I've never really seen a customer complaint. So if you guys have a FX Game Exchange in your area, go check them out. I will link their website down below. The website isn't the prettiest, but don't let that, fool you or whatever. These guys are professional. They know what they're doing. And they offer great sell and trade-in prices too. Like if you have an old retro game like Earthbound, they'll give you like $1,000. And of course, that's an exaggeration, but they offer really great value for, old games and retro games, and stuff like that. So check them out. See if you have one in your area. But pretty much the sponsorship means that I pretty much just get free entry into any Smash tournament. It doesn't have to be Smash tournaments hosted in FX Game Exchange, but pretty much anywhere. So let's say if I want to fly out to California to attend a national, I'd be like, hey, I need this money for the entry fee and, and the venue fee and stuff like that. I'll get it, and I'll pretty much get into the tournament for free. So that's pretty much what the sponsorship entails. So shout outs to FX, DFW, Dallas Fort Worth. Shout outs to Trey, who is the owner there. He is a great guy. He's been really supportive of the Smash community. Just a really genuine, down-to-earth, helpful guy. I'm also going to be getting into other games. Not immediately, but you guys know I play Mortal Kombat. I actually put up a Tanya, combo video up on this channel. I actually have other Mortal Kombat. I have more Mortal Kombat footage over on Shokio Zone, which is my gameplay channel, for those of you who don't know. So I will actually enter the Mortal Kombat scene eventually. I'm just waiting to kind of just iron myself out in that game a little bit. I mean, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good at Mortal Kombat. I'm pretty good if I say so myself, but just iron out my skills a little bit more, get some more cash in my pocket before I'm trying to pay for all these different games and all these different tourneys and stuff like that. When Street Fighter 5 comes out, I actually do plan on playing Street Fighter as well. And I'm also going to be getting into Killer Instinct once I purchase an Xbox One later this year. So I'm going to be playing Smash, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, and Killer Instinct. Those are the 4 fighters I want to play. And I'm also actually going to be branching out into Smash 4 and Melee as well. I'm not going to just be playing Project M. I actually entered the Smash 4 weekly last week, Shockwave, which is the Smash 4 weekly series that FX hosts. And actually placed 13th out of 66, which is pretty good considering I don't even play the game. That's something I always say whenever I show up to like a Smash 4 tourney. I'm like, I don't even play this game. But yeah, that was actually the second tourney I ever attended. My first serious one too. I entered one before, but I was just kind of goofing around, and still actually did decent, you know. Anyways, but you know, that was pretty much my first serious Smash 4 tourney, and I did pretty good. So I will be playing Smash 4, and I will be also entering Melee tournaments as well. But I gotta lab more in Melee because I'm trying to play Samus, Power Suit Samus, which is a viable character, but not top tier, but you know, not at the same time low tier. And she has a learning curve, so I'm gotta still iron her out a bit. But one thing I kind of want to do is just kind of integrate my whole, I guess you could say, FGC, you know, journey into this channel. I was thinking about making a separate channel or maybe turning Shokio Zone into that channel, but I decided I'll go ahead and try to integrate my whole FGC stuff into this channel. For those of you who like fighters and you're like me, this channel is going to get even better for you because I'm going to be playing Street Fighter. I'm going to be doing Smash stuff. I'm going to be doing, like, you know, tutorials. You know, I've done combo videos on this video before, on this channel before. Going to be doing more combo videos. I'm actually going to be working on our project named 3.5 combo video because I never did one for 3.5, and now 3.6 is out. So it's time to do the 3.5 combo video. So look forward to that. But yeah, I'll definitely want to integrate, you know, my FGC stuff into this channel because I'm getting really into this fighting game stuff. I'm really getting into this FGC stuff. It's fun. The communities are great. CEO just ended. It just happened. It was great, fun tourney. I didn't get to catch Killer Instinct, and that was pretty much it. And Marvel, I don't really watch Marvel like that, but I did catch everything else, and all the tourneys were just freaking great and awesome. But yeah, I talked enough about that. To the Nintendo Redirect, it is coming back. For those of you who don't know Nintendo Redirect, it's pretty much a movement that I tried to do where it was pretty much like, hey, let's get all these Nintendo fans together and let's try to wake Nintendo up, right? Let's try to, you know, pretty much convey to them what we need as well as what we want. And for those of you who have pretty much woken up just, you know, after the terrible E3 Nintendo Digital event that they had, that's pretty much what I was trying to, you know, avoid, you know, this whole time, you know, with the Nintendo Redirect. You know, a lot of you guys, you know, were still like on the defensive side of the fence, you know, and stuff like that. And oh no, they're doing great, they're doing fine. And then that digital event happened, and you guys was like, wow, Nintendo is just completely out of touch. They don't know what we want. They don't know what they're doing. And I'm like, yeah, see, now you guys kind of understand what I've been dealing with all these Nintendo fans. You know, I've been going at and stuff like that, who are enabling them, enabling this recent level of mediocrity that Nintendo has displayed. It's bad, it's terrible, but Nintendo Redirect is coming back. I guess you could go ahead and call it Nintendo Redirect 2.0. Now, I did do one thing with this back when it first started. It kind of went on hold because I just got busy with life and I didn't really have time to, you know, lead it or anything like that. But we did do one phase of it, and we actually got trending on Twitter. And a lot of websites actually wrote about it. So it was a success in the sense that we got ourselves out there, right? Our voices were definitely heard. Only problem was that a lot of people didn't follow instructions. You know, we were supposed to, you know, focus on one particular topic at a time. But a lot of people just went ahead and just like, they just let loose and, you know, talk about all these things. And then we also had a lot of trolls who thought the movement was silly. And so they went on to Twitter, you know, acting like they were supporters of the movement, asking for silly stuff like a live action movie featuring, you know, Ness and Captain Falcon, you know, or you know, something, you know, stupid stuff like that. Hashtag Nintendo Redirect, you know, pretty much trying to tarnish it and stuff like that. But this time around, it's going to be much more organized. It's going to be much more concise. I'm actually going to try to make a website for it. Actually, I did have Pretendo.co, which went down because HostGator is a crap host. And if any of you guys are thinking about making a website and you see HostGator, the price may look great, but you get less than what you pay for. Trust me. Don't use HostGator. If you get like over 100 hits a day, they're like, oh, you're getting too much traffic. We're shutting you down. It's crap. Don't do it. But I am going to make a website for Nintendo Redirect. The reason being is because I looked at Operation Rainfall and I looked at what they did. And they had a website and everything where they had that one central hub and they had, you know, somewhere where you could see precisely, I just threw my pen, you know, what their goal, what their focus, you know, and what their mission was, right? So I want to make a website for the Nintendo Redirect. That way, you know, Nintendo, and most importantly, Nintendo has a place to go to where they can read up all on it. We can have everything we want, you know, listed out right there for them to read, you know, stuff like that. So we don't have to necessarily, you know, do this whole Twitter and Miiverse, you know, spamming and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I was going to say something else. I forgot what it was. Oh, yeah. The new focus. The new focus of the redirect is this is not going to be about the Wii U anymore. No. Why? The Wii U's done, people. The Wii U is done. Let's be honest. It's done. That E3 digital event confirmed it. That's not saying, oh, it's not going to have any more great games. Not saying that. Of course, it's going to have some more good games come out. But Nintendo is obviously not focused on the system. They obviously officially, and now notice I say officially because they have already kind of been giving off that impression since launch, really. They've officially shown that they don't care for the system, and they're pretty much moving on to the NX. So yeah, so basically this Nintendo Redirect 2.0 is going to be for us to tell Nintendo what we want with the next system, because this system is a lost cause. There's no saving the Wii U. Nintendo doesn't care about it. It's done. So what we're going to do is focus on our efforts and resources on the next system to try to make sure that the Wii U situation does not happen again. So Nintendo Redirect 2.0 is going to be, hey, Nintendo, this is what you need to do with the NX. This is what we want with the NX. This is what is going to make you successful with the NX. So that's what the new movement is going to be about. I'm going to be starting that up pretty soon, so look forward to that, guys. I'm going to get a little committee together, some other sensible Nintendo fans here in this community. Got to get their contact info and all that stuff, get them together. I need to get them on Skype. Yeah, I'll definitely be hitting some people up like Active Gamer Life, and, you know, Furious Francis, Nintendo, you know, aka Zen Gamer, you know, guys like that. I want to get them together and get their thoughts and their input and stuff like that, and maybe they can help me run it. But moving on, kind of has to deal with the same thing, but I'm also going to do a series of videos where it's going to be me personally, you know, pretty much telling, and of course I'm not saying this under the premise that Nintendo's going to be watching these videos, but it's pretty much going to be me telling Nintendo what they need to do with the NX. I'm going to be covering pretty much every facet that they have failed in or is currently failing in with the Wii U. I actually have I have the topics written down here, and I have it like outlined. I'm going to be talking about the online. That includes their network and, of course, their online games. For instance, the Splatoon online infrastructure, terrible. No, that is not how you do online in a video game. We already know the problems with the Nintendo network and the lack of, you know, a bunch of features such as cross game chat and all of that. I'm going to be talking about features, going to be talking about games. I'll detail that when I actually do the video. Release dates. So I'm going to be talking about how Nintendo handles release dates and how they need to start handling release dates. Presentations. Not going to talk about that. I know I'm getting like hyped up just talking about this, because when every single thing I'm reading, I'm like, oh my god, they're just so terrible at these things. You know, it's just, it angers me. Marketing, that is a huge one. Nintendo's marketing has been terrible for the Wii U this gen. Absolutely horrendous. Consumer relations, that's something they definitely need to work on. And hardware. Now, hardware is going to be the one I'm going to do this week. Matter of fact, I'll do it right after this video. A matter of fact. So it's pretty much going to be a series of videos. I don't know if I'm going to really title it or name it something. It's going to be like advice for Nintendo, or what we want with the NX, or what Nintendo NX needs. I guess I'll title it that or whatever, and then I'll have, you know, the specific topic after that. But the first video I'm going to do regarding this is going to be hardware, because Miyamoto actually came out and said he's backing away from that. So actually has some pretty good material to talk about regarding the hardware. So that's going to be the video I'm going to do right after this one, actually. So stay tuned for that, guys. But thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Make sure you guys check out everything in the description. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff. Check out FX Game Exchange. Check out Tourney Locator here on YouTube if you guys are into Smash. And I'll see you guys later.